All right, everyone. So we got the Battlefield Season 1 trailer. We're going to react to it. Let's get right into it.
The world is a tinderbox. A spark from any direction can set it all off.
So it looks like we got a few different maps here. This one looks like it's called Eastwood. So we got like is this like a golf course type area? It looks like this is like a golf course. I'm going to turn the volume off just because in case there's any copyrighted music. But man, all right. So this is like oh, it's like a big like it's like a house, right? On top of a golf course. This is like a major resort. Holy crap. This is like an oil field. What all right, so we're back to the golf course area, the resort area. Oh, that's freaking sick. New maps. All right, so they're showing them. So it looks like there's new modes too. What's this? New weapons. Okay. We're gonna watch this thing through one more time as well. I just wanted to let it play. Pretty cool. All right, so this is season one. So let's go back through. We'll pause it now that we've gotten. Oh, actually, let's stop here for a second. This is Phantom Edition. Well, we already have. I bought. All right, that's old, old news. Coming out October 28th. And I know there's different times as well. So hold on one second. What I think we should do is let's play this through one more time. So this is obviously one of the maps, right? You see kind of the oil fields everywhere. I'm not sure. Are any of these new skins? I don't know if they are or not, but I don't remember this one. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. I haven't really been paying attention to that. Oh, I didn't even realize it's the first time through. Hold on. Blackwell Fields is the name of this map. Wow, this thing looks like it's going to be crazy, dude. I mean, I understand they're making it for excitement. It's not going to be always like this, but holy crap. If it's even 50%. So this must be a new weapon then? Is this like a new actually I don't know if these are new SMGs. I shouldn't say that because all the SMGs, could be an old one. But there are going to be new weapons. Wow. I mean, you could just tell by this whole set piece, right? Everything they're doing here. It, this is this is what makes Battlefield different, and they have to lean into it. Is this larger than life kind of war-like battles? Like even in like I said, obviously they're making this look as good as possible for the trailer, but this is what makes Battlefield different. These huge, massive battles with you got a helicopter, you got everything going on, right? You got these airstrikes going on, you have everything going on. And so far, I think these maps actually do add something pretty cool. They look like they're going to be pretty fun and they're different, they're really distinct. This is one of the coolest moves you could do. I mean, if you could actually pull that off in a game, you know. So they're showing you the two new maps, the new modes. I don't have no clue what this mode is. Actually, let's look up here. We are securing the objective. So it looks like you have a one, you have a two, then there's little dots here. I wonder if you capture positions and it goes back and forth. That's actually pretty cool. They probably have this out. I'm gonna Google it on my phone after this to some of the. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Let me pull up. I thought this was gonna have more in it. Battlefield 6 season 1 details. So I'll pull this up on my phone. I'll let this run in the background once we are done with it. Here it is. EA homepage. Yes, I'm old enough. Okay, submit. Let's get into this thing. Season details. Okay. So let's finish watching this. Oh, I mean these are people. Let's take a look at this. Look at this is kind of a weird weapon skin now. This is a little bit different color. Okay. Oh man, this is this is gonna rock. This is gonna absolutely rock. This has to be a new skin, right? We'll see when we look through the details of this. All right. So I'll let this run in the background. So according to this is from the Battlefield website, Rogue Ops, more coming on 28th of October, including a new map, Blackwell Fields. We saw that, and a new mode, which is Strike Point. So that looks like what that is, Strike Point. California Resistance. So I think that California Resistance is that other map. So the wait a minute. Hold on. We're gonna utilize this for a second. This is Eastwood, right? So that could be Yeah, okay, new map. All right. So this is what we're looking at here. On the 28th of October, we're getting Blackwell Fields, which is the first map, and Strike Point, which I believe it sounds like that's that mode we saw, right? Where it was like there was a 1 and a 2, and you must capture objectives, and then once you capture enough, you get a point, kind of like what is forgetting the mode that's in Battlefield now, but there's one where you got to keep a bunch of objectives and then you get enough points. This one instead is like, okay, who caps it? You cap this 1 point, you get the 1 point, and then once you get maybe 4 or 5 of those, then you get 1 point. I think that's what that is. Then on November 18th, so not everything is coming out right now. All we're getting on the 28th is Rogue Ops. It's Blackwell Fields, the map, with Strike Point, the mode. Then on the 18th of November, we're getting a new map, which is Eastwood. So you saw that, and a new mode, which is Sabotage. And then on the 9th of December, we're getting a limited time map, Ice Lock, Empire State, and Ice Lock. We didn't see any of that in this trailer. Now, Rogue Ops, which is the name of, sorry, was coughing. Rogue Ops, which is the name of the first part of season 1. We're getting the new mode, like I said, Strike Point. We're also getting a new vehicle, Traverser Mark II. We're getting a new carbine, which is the SOR 300SC, a new sidearm, the GGH 22, a new sniper, the Mini Scout, and a rail cover and LPOVO or LPVO. Okay. And they said and more, but that's the big time stuff. Now on the 18th, we're getting let's look at this now. We're getting Sabotage, Eastwood, the map. Sabotage is the mode, and it's actually a limited time mode. Interesting. Battle pickups, a new feature. The DB12 new shotgun, the M357 trait, new sidearm, and a Troy angle new attachment with more. Okay. So Strike Point is going to be a mode that's there forever, it looks like. The Sabotage mode is a limited time mode. So that's kind of interesting. They're putting some limited time modes in here too. Then in December, Ice Pick Empire State or Ice Lock Empire State, limited time event map. Ice Lock is a limited time event, and an ice climbing axe is the new melee weapon. So that's what we have, it looks like, to look forward to for season 1. And look, I gotta say, I think this is going to be quite exciting. I think this is pretty good. This is going to be the key. They've delivered on the main part of the Battlefield franchise here, right? Which is okay. We delivered on the launch went well, but you got to keep this thing flowing, and you got to give people, a reason to continue playing. And I think hopefully these new maps and modes and weapons will be enough. And you got to do it in a way that doesn't piss off the audience. It doesn't piss off all the fans. So I'm happy we saw this trailer. We'll see you next time. Thank you all for watching.